In this video, you look at examples on Theorem 7. We have two examples here that we are going to consider on Theorem 7. So, in this first example, we are asked to find x and y. We are asked to find x and y. Okay, so how do we find x and y? Okay, so you know that from this Theorem 7, two tangents drawn from a common point outside the circle to the circle are always equal in length. That is what this theorem states. So, as we can see from here, this line, and this line, as we have said, the two tangents. So TA, the length of TA is equal to the length of what? The length of TB. And don't forget that the radius also makes an angle of 90 degrees with the tangent. So this angle here, from this radius to this tangent, will be 90 degrees, and from here to here will also be 90 degrees. So this is the angle x we are asked to. This angle is marked x, and this angle is also marked what? Y. So and also we have to record that this straight line, have you seen this dotted line AB makes triangle ABT isosceles. So ABT, if you look at this line, this dotted line, and then this side of the tangent AT, and then there's another tangent BT. This forms a triangle. What type of triangle is this? Isosceles triangle. Why? Because these two sides are equal. If that is the case, then it means that the base angles will also be equal. So since this is x, this side will also be s. Okay, we also know that the angle between the sum of the angle between the two tangents, that is y here, and then the angle between the two radii at the center always be equal to 180 degrees. Why? Because we know that this angle here, this is 90. From here to here is what? 90 degrees, and then from here to here is also what? It's also 90 degrees. So with these two, but we have this one BTAO is what? Is a quadrilateral, and since the total angles in a quadrilateral will give 360 degrees. If these two angles are or sum to 180, then it means that the remaining angles must also sum to 180 in order to get on the total of what? 360 degrees. So it means that this angle here, if we add y to this angle, we will get what? We will get 180 degrees. So let us denote this angle by what? Let's say by t. So let this angle be what? Be t. Obviously, we know that t plus 1 will give us 180. Fine, but so you have to be able to find t before we can get y. But know also that in fact, you also know that this small angle here, look at this triangle, this small triangle BOE, small triangle BOE is also what? An associated triangle. Why? Because this length, what? BO is what? Is the radius of the circle, and then AO is also the radius. So OA and OB are radii. So these two radii together with this short dotted line will form an associated triangle. So if we are giving this side to be 32, then surely this is also what? It's also 32. So if you want to find, so we can say that since the sum of the angles in the triangle give us 180, then we can say that t plus what? T plus this 32, this base angle, this is also 32. So t plus what? 32 plus what? 32 will give us what? 180 degrees. Have you seen? So what is 32 plus 32? So we have t plus what? 64 give us what? Give us 180 degrees. 180 degrees. So it implies that what? Implies that t is equal to what? It implies that t is equal to 180 minus what? 180, sorry. It implies that t is equal to 180 minus what? Minus 64. What is 180 minus 64? Which implies that t is equal to what? Equals 160. 160. But we know that what? But t plus y, as we are saying, will give us what? Will also give us what? 180. Have you seen? So we know t. This implies that we are looking for y. So we make y the subject. Implies that y is equal to what? Equal to 180 minus t, which is equal to what? 180 minus what? Minus 160. Have you seen? 160. So this implies that it implies that what? It implies that t is equal to what? Oh, sorry. So y is equal to, oh, sorry about what I'm doing. So y is equal to what? 180 minus what? 180 minus t. 180 minus t. So this is minus sign. 180 minus t, and t is what? 116. So we have 180 minus what? T, which is 116. So this implies that y is equal to what? Y is equal to 64. So y is equal to 64 degrees. Have you seen? So we have y to be equal to 64 degrees. Okay, fine. So we are now going to find what? We are now going to find x. So as we also know from triangle, so this one we are using triangle what? This first part we are using triangle AOB. That's smaller triangle. So now we are using what? So from what? From triangle what? ABT, triangle ABT. From this associated triangle ABT, what does it imply? Since this triangle ABT is associated, to me that the base angles are also what? Equal. So if this is x, then definitely this is also s. You know that if you sum all the angles in it, you will get to 180. So it implies that x plus what? This is x. This is also s. So you get s plus x plus y is equal to what? Equal to 180 degrees. Have you seen? So we get 2s plus y is equal to what? 180 degrees. This implies that 2s is equal to what? 180 minus y. Y is what? 64. Have you seen? Y is 64 here. Don't remember. No, sorry, don't forget. So this implies that what? It implies that what is 180 minus 64. So 2s equal to what? 100 and what? 116 degrees. 116. So we get s. So this implies that s is equal to what? 116 over what? Over 2. Have 116 over 2, which is what? 58 degrees. 58 degrees. So it means that s is equal to what? It implies that s is equal to what? 58 degrees, and what? Y is equal to what? 64 degrees. Fine. In this first example, let's go to the second example. In this second example, we are also asked to find what? We are asked to find a and b. We are asked to find a and b. Don't forget that AB is a tangent and AD is also a tangent. They are drawn from the same point, this point A. So since they are drawn from the same point, then according to this theorem, theorem 7, they are equal in length. In other words, their lengths are equal. Their lengths are equal. And then look here. You have this angle AOB. O is the center. Angle AOB is what? 26 degrees. Don't forget that in our previous discussion, we learned that the distance from this point outside the circle to the center of the circle divides the angle between the two tangents into two equal parts. And it also divides the angle between the two radii into what? Into two equal parts. So this line, which is drawn from the point outside the circle to the center of the circle, will divide the angle between the two radii into two equal parts, and it also divide this angle between the two tangents into two equal parts. So if this is 26 degrees, then surely this angle must also be what? This angle must also be 26 degrees. Have you seen? Fine. So we have 26. It means that 26 plus 26. What do we get? So we have 26 plus 26 is what? 26 plus what? 26. We get what? 52. We get 52. Okay. You get 52. Okay. You get 52. Okay. So you know that if you add this angle to A, you will get what? 180, because don't forget that this is the radius, and then the angle between the radius and the tangent is 90 degrees, and the angle between the radius and tangent is 90 degrees. Have you seen? So if this is 90 and this is 90, when I add these two angles, I get 180 degrees. So to me that in this quadrilateral ADOB, A, and when I add A to this 26 and this 26, I must get what? 180. Have you seen? So it implies that we can say that what? We can say that A plus what? Plus 26 plus what? 26. That's into brackets equal to what? 180 degrees. Have you seen? So A plus what? 26 is 52 is equal to what? 180 degrees. Okay? So this implies that A is equal to what? A is equal to, implies that A is equal to 180 minus what? Minus 52. Have you seen? So what do we get for A? So it implies that A is equal to what? A is equal to 128 degrees. 128 degrees. Okay. So A is what? This angle is what? is 128 degrees. Fine, we have to find what? Find B. So what do we find B? How do we find B? How? Don't forget. So over here, the first theorem comes here. We can identify the first theorem here. That what? The angles formed by the same arc at the center is equal to 2 times the angle formed by the same arc on the circumference. Let me take it again. The angle formed by an arc at the center is equal to 2 times the angle formed by the same arc on the circumference. Have you seen? So look at this arc AD. Sorry, this arc BD. This arc BD is forming this angle A at the center, and this same arc BD is forming this angle B on the circumference. So from that first theorem, we can see that the angle formed by this arc BD at the center, which is A, is equal to 2 times the angle formed by this same arc on the circumference, which is 2B, which is 2B. So now we are looking for B, and we know that A is what? A is 128. We know that A is equal to 128. So we are looking for B. This implies that what? B will be equal to what? Divide 2 by 2, get A over what? A over 2, which is what? A is 128. So 128 over what? Over 2. So what is 128 over 2? So 2 goes into 12 over what? Will be 6, and then 2. So this is what? 64 degrees. So we can conclude that hence A is equal to what? A is equal to 64 degrees, and then B is equal to what? B is equal to 128 degrees. So we can say that S is equal to 58 degrees, Y is equal to 64 degrees, and what? A is equal to 64 degrees, and B is what? 128 degrees. So in this case, A and B happen to what? A and Y, sorry, happen to be equal to be 64 degrees each. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. As I've told you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Get understanding, don't memorize, because in whatever you do, you have to get understanding. Your wisdom is in your understanding. Without understanding, you have no wisdom. If you don't understand, you get confused. So hit the bell notification icon as well, so that if I upload additional videos, you'll be notified. Thank you for watching, and see you. Hope you are enjoying. If you don't enjoy, you have any difficulty, keep everything coming in the comment section. Thank you. See you in the next video.